Today we are talking about Gateway Station Shopping Center. This is a shopping center that I am one of the owners of over in the Central Florida area. It is in the city of Kissimmee, which is a little bit south of Orlando, and it is an 86,000 square foot shopping center that is shadow anchored by a Walmart supercenter, and it's off of Osceola Parkway adjacent to the Florida's Turnpike. So really interesting stuff about the shopping center, and I don't know if you are in the industry or not, but I can give you a download on how we break down ways to look at the property and things that maybe retailers and tenants of the shopping center may be looking out for. Gateway Station Shopping Center is in the Orlando market, uh, technically in the city of Kissimmee, Osceola County. So it's just south of the Orlando downtown area. And you can see the red dot here is where it's located. It's off of the Florida's Turnpike and Osceola Boulevard. And I will be talking about it just now. The EOS Fitness, even though it shows as dirt here, is actually already built and drawing a tremendous amount of traffic. The Walmart Supercenter, they own their own parcel and they are a shadow anchor to the property. The property that we own is this roof line here between EOS Fitness and Walmart. EOS is actually also separately owned. And then we own the property or the building that Harbor Freight is in, the entire building. The out parcels are separately owned. And that's a typical ownership structure of a large shopping center like this. It is right next to the Tupperware station for the Orlando's SunRail network of light rail. And the Tupperware headquarters is somewhere around here, but they basically are going to be redeveloping that into a transit-oriented development, bringing a lot more housing and a lot more real estate to the area, which is great for Gateway Station. Gateway Station Shopping Center is in Kissimmee, Florida, and I'm going to go over a little bit of the statistics on it as well as the site plan. So we are actually, I think we might be 100% leased here by now, or we might have one small space available. But the amount of traffic that travels by this property every day is tremendous. It's about 51,000 vehicles a day. And this is probably a little bit small, so you can go to our website, Saglo.com, to go download the flyer for the property if you want to take a closer look. But this gives you a depiction of the site plan of the shopping center. So you have Walmart, which is not included. They own their own. EOS Fitness, NIC, they own their own. And we own everything here and here. And there was one small space that was the GameStop, but I'm pretty sure we're either about to sign a lease to backfill it or we've already done that. Here's a little bit of a satellite aerial view, and you can see that the property is right next to SunRail station here, and there is just a tremendous amount of homes being developed right adjacent to the property, and a few pictures of the property here.
Just got to Gateway Station Shopping Center. It's our Saglo shopping center that is located in the Kissimmee, Florida market, right off Osceola Boulevard and the Turnpike. It is Walmart shadow anchored. This Walmart really cranks. This EOS Fitness is actually also shadow anchor. That's owned by the PMAT guys. I think they're selling it though, and we own the stuff that's to the left, all the way to the Sanitas, barbershop to the Sanitas, and to the right, which is Beauty House, all the way to what was formerly Casa Febu, and that is available. I think it's about 5,000 square feet. And we do have a few people looking at it, so it should be backfilled pretty shortly. This EOS Fitness, when they open, really increased the traffic of our property dramatically. I think almost by 60 or 70% increase year over year. We measure that through Placer.ai, actually. And
I pulled up EOS Fitness over the last 12 months over at Gateway Station, and you can see from a weekly visit trend, nothing, and then you can see that they opened in late February or early March, and boom, it's looking about 15,000 per week, and now it's climbing, and most recently it's close to 20,000 a week, and which is what, 80,000 per month, so they bring a tremendous amount of traffic, and the co-tenants should benefit from that. So I have Gateway Station up year to date, which is today's late October 2025, in the blue, and then in the red is going to be the same time period but 2024. And you can see that EOS Fitness, when they open, and they opened earlier this year, they haven't been open all year. They already contributed over 400,000 people or actually 400,000 visits year to date. So that's pretty incredible, and it brings a lot of traffic to the property.
Yeah, this is the lovely property. As you can see, there is just tons of people walking to the EOS Fitness. Always. I'm going to do a little bit of a walkthrough, not a full inspection, since most of my team has already been here in the last couple days. We just got out of a ICSC Florida conference, the largest commercial real estate conference in the state of Florida. And we have 12 people from Saglo here, and we have they've all just been here. We got Cato. I mean, this is the main drive out coming in. It is just always busy, crazy busy. Walking to the Walmart's a madhouse here. Just like one of the busiest Walmarts that I've seen.
I'm on Placer.ai, and I just pulled up the Walmart over here at Gateway Station to check out how it ranks from a foot traffic standpoint. And as you can see, this Walmart, I just want to make sure, yep, looking at the map here, this is the right one. You have Florida's Turnpike, Osceola Parkway, Kissimmee, Florida. And it usually with Placer, they just throw in a comp, and this one would be a Target in Orlando. And the Walmart here in Kissimmee at our property is doing 2.6 million in traffic per year, which is incredible, versus 1.7 million of Target in Orlando. And it gives you an idea of the square footages of each. So even from a visits per square foot standpoint, it's much greater. And the unique visitors is almost 500,000 people, which is incredible. And Walmart owns their own box. We are a shadow anchor, which means that we do get benefit from the traffic going to Walmart from the customers cross shopping at our property. And the average dwell time is 38 minutes. That's absolutely incredible. And even though year over year is down a little bit, year over 3 years is up 3.3%. And I always like to go and look at the ranking. And the ranking here is this Walmart is in the top 76 percentile in the country, top 71 percentile in the state of Florida, which is absolutely incredible. And then if I want to look at the true trade area, it'll tell me from a heat map standpoint where it's really drawing from, just to give me an idea of where most of the customers live. So I can see that the blue dot is the Walmart, and it's drawing not in a perfect circle, but pretty circular and mostly to the southeast. So pretty good store.
This part of Kissimmee is a highly Hispanic demographic with a lot of density. Pretty blue collar market, but a lot of growth. I think this Dollar Tree probably does pretty well.
Using Placer.ai, I'm able to see how this Dollar Tree is doing as far as foot traffic is concerned. That's the main metric that they track using mobile data. And I pulled it up here, and it looks like there are about 241,000 visits per year, which is pretty good. Size is about 10,700 square feet, which is accurate. Average dwell time of 23 minutes, which is awesome. The greater the dwell time, usually the better the performance of the property. Year over year plus 2.5%, year over 2 years and 3 years a little down. But we've seen that consistently throughout the a lot of the retail when you comp it to the stimulus era of the country, where there was a lot of stimulus given to the masses. The spending was much greater. But most importantly, we look at the rankings. I want to see relative performance, and I can see that this Dollar Tree is in the top um, 69th percentile of Dollar Trees in the nation and 65th percentile in the state of Florida, which is, and this is one of the main tools that I use for determining correlation with how well a store does in a certain area. And Placer.ai gives you some really good data. So you can see that the top one is in Lakeland, Homestead, North Miami Beach. Here, 208, but it's 208 out of 605. So pretty good.
Looks like our landscaping's looking pretty good. So this part here, when I talk about shadow anchor, that just means that the part of the property right here that's more in front of Walmart is owned by Walmart, not us. But we do benefit from having Walmart here because the retailers that are in our property like that there's already a lot of people coming to the property, so they do a lot of cross shopping, and so it's pretty cool. This is a really nice Walmart, actually, fairly new. I'd say it's got the grocery component. It's got a Wendy's and so you got the Walmart right here, and then if you just go right here at the end cap, it's really not an end cap, but it is the end of our shopping center. It is the first store next to Walmart, and this Walmart just draws a tremendous amount of people. So this used to be a furniture store. Give you a quick look inside, and you can kind of see what it looks like in here. Pretty open layout, you know, nice flooring and pretty clean. I think that this could be a great opportunity for a new business. And if you want to give Nolan a call at Southeast Centers. This used to be a GameStop, actually, so GameStop now leaving, but I believe we already backfilled this space with another type of business. So this is a very busy property, so no shortage of people that want to be here and have their business right next to Walmart. I mean, this Walmart is just crazy. Look at this parking lot. There's tons of people here. And it's called daily needs. I mean, Walmart services daily needs. People might come here weekly, multiple times per week in the area. It's right off of the turnpike, so they might be coming here from 10 miles away or 5 miles away, or maybe on their way to Disney. They're just jumping off the turnpike, coming here, filling up their vans or whatever, and going to their vacation rental over closer to Disney. But Osceola actually takes you straight into Disney. Osceola Parkway. And we're walking. You got Comfort Mattress. So these guys have been there for a while. Not the best look to have like mattresses propped up in front of your store, but they've been there for a very long time, and I think they do pretty well. You can see the Rico Chino, which is I think it's a fusion of Puerto Rican and Chinese cuisine. Looks like they got like an egg roll looking thing, some sandwiches, things like that, like a fried rice kind of thing. So this kind of shows the magnitude of the Puerto Rican population here, or Hispanic population. Advance America, Cash Advance, Hair Lounge, Queen Nails, so a lot of service uses, daily needs, essential uses, necessity retail. Then over here, got someone building out. That's awesome. Alright, you got Beauty House. This is again a more service-based use. So we now come to this grassy area here, which is part of the PMAT property, and they're gonna. This will eventually actually be shop space. They're gonna build, I think up to 5,000 square feet or something like that. And you're gonna be sandwiched between EOS Fitness, which is just a humongous draw, and the rest of the center. So it'll go right adjacent to our building. And it's going to be all this grassy area here. That will be an expansion. The back there, you can see like the back there, there's that's an outdoor workout area for EOS Fitness actually. So just kind of shows you they have a pretty robust fitness studio here. Look at all the cars here. I mean, I know a lot of tenants complain about parking, but there's plenty of parking. I mean, I parked a little bit further away and just walked a little bit more. But when your anchors are really busy, you're just gonna have a lot of cars in the parking lot. So it comes with the territory. You can't have a lot of, very busy center and empty parking spaces right next to the stores. That just if it's busy, it means that the parking's full. So it's a little bit of a catch-22. Do you want a lot of parking open, or do you want a busy center? I think most retailers in a multi-tenant shopping center environment want a busy center.
EOS Fitness is one of the nicest gyms I've been to in a while. Maybe it is not quite as high-end as some of the ones like Equinox, but it's, in my opinion, better than an LA Fitness, and certainly because it's brand new. All the machines are brand new, and it has a lot of interesting things that other gyms don't have. It has like a theater that you can do your spinning at, and some outdoor areas, and a recovery tank, which is pretty cool.
So that's EOS Fitness. You can see there's a ton of people here. I think someone just got dropped off by an Uber or something. And so this is the rest of the property down that way. From a transit-oriented perspective, you can kind of see it there, but that is the SunRail. That is the light rail that goes through the greater Orlando market, connecting, I think it goes all the way to DeBerry, and it goes a little bit further south than here.
The SunRail takes you from DeLand, Florida, which is a little bit north of Orlando, through Orlando, and down to the Kissimmee area. So this is light rail, very convenient, and they are trying to get more traction. And I think that having these convenient stops kind of works. And the nice thing is that they actually do stop at places where people are. Some light rail doesn't really do that as well. Miami was the case for a long time. But in any case, you can see that it's a fairly robust system, and Gateway Station is right here towards the southern end of it near Kissimmee, Buena Vista Lakes area. And right here, I'm zooming in, you can see that this is the Harbor Freight that is part of our shopping center. Here's the Tupperware stop right here, and Gateway Station Shopping Center. And additionally, this is all part of a transit-oriented development that's surrounding this station. So that's helpful for the community and for the property.
So this is some drive aisle. That's cool. So that's Kept it pretty neat and clean. Got nice plants here. Oh, okay, got a lot of parking. Hopefully these guys are being mindful of their parking. So you got Planet Learning Preschool. These guys are doing pretty well. Vanessa's Coffee, which is, by the way, a very hidden gem in the Kissimmee area. If you want really good coffee from great people, these are Christians, and they have a lot of Bible verses on the walls. Very good people. Vanessa's Coffee Shop. Awesome people. Definitely check it out. I'm gonna grab some coffee actually. Great coffee shop here. You got like the organic looking wall. You got great saying here. Long ago I stopped seeing myself as others saw me, and I began to see what God saw in me. Since then everything changed for good. It's by Vanessa. Really good stuff. Then you got the bean belt. That's where all the coffee's had. Then you got, this is the coffee bar itself. They're making great coffee, and yeah, it's a really serene place in this pretty busy and crazy hectic shopping center, but they do extremely well. Yeah, come to Vanessa's Coffee for sure. I'll let you see the coffee once I get it. All right, we're outside of the coffee shop. You got Armed Forces. They have some, a few spaces here. I think they do Marines, Navy, and Army out of here. Medical use, ABA therapy, and just behavioral therapy. And then a dentist, essential use, definitely. Further down, you have Harbor Freight and Sanitas. And as you can see, the parking lot's still pretty full here. This is exactly what you want for your shopping center. Is a lot of customers inside of the stores, in person, and this is great. Yeah. Got Harbor Freight tools. A little bit about, you got the Sanitas over there. Those are anchors on this side. You got the Harbor Freight. Then you got the EOS down there. Yeah, look at this parking lot. Then you got over here, there is a McDonald's. McDonald's draws a lot of traffic. And we'll walk across the parking lot itself just to kind of show you how far back it goes as far as the busyness. Goes pretty far back, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows back. It's still pretty busy from Sanitas, and now you got 6 rows. I think 6 rows back you start to see spaces open up over here, but still fairly busy. Now this is 6 rows back, and now you got a few spaces here. 7 and 8 rows. 8 rows, you got plenty of parking. Lots of parking 8 rows back. And like a sea of parking there. But people want to park right in front of the store. You got a lot of where is my car? There it is. Okay, so that's it. Going back to the car.